Jai Hind, my dear friends. Today I will speak about TAT. TAT stands for Thematic Apperception Test. This is the very first test of your personality or psychological test. Candidates, this TAT is the most important part of your entire psychological test. The total duration for the psychological test is close to 2 hours 30 minutes, where 1 hour is utilized for this TAT. When we talk about TAT, TAT means thematic, the theme. A perception means individual perception affected by the surroundings or the environment. So, TAT, thematic perception test, means it has got three things: your individual perception, plus the surrounding environment, plus the theme. So, when all these three things are there in a TAT, then we write our story. In this TAT, total we are supposed to write down 12 stories, one after another, without any break. And candidates are shown 11 pictures, each for 30 seconds. Then they get additional 4 minutes to write down the story. And the test is made in such a manner that the last slide, the last means the 12th slide, is supposed to be the blank slide. In this blank slide, candidate is required to imagine a picture of his own choice and write down the story. Gentlemen, remember, in the story we are required to write down what led to the situation, what is happening, and what will be the outcome, without bothering about the beauty of expression. So, like this, we write total 11 stories, and the 12th is the blank slide. In the blank slide, candidate has been given an opportunity to think any picture of his own choice and write down the story around that imagined picture. Now, remember the briefing of the psychologist given in the beginning, in the start of the test. The briefing goes like this: candidates, this is a test of your imagination. In this test, number of pictures will be shown to you one after another. Each picture will be shown to you for 30 seconds, depicting certain characters and situation in the picture. After seeing the picture, you are required to write down a story around the characters and scene shown in the picture. What led to the situation, what is happening, and what will be the outcome, without bothering about the beauty of expression. So, when we are writing the 12th story, that is the story on the blank slide, what candidates are doing, considering there will not be any a picture shown for the blank slide, so they come out with the preconceived ideas. They have already thought of some picture, and they are writing down the same pre-imagined picture, which should not be the condition, because as the test says in the very beginning, this is a test of your imagination. And if you are writing a story in the blank slide with the preconceived ideas, it simply means you have not done any imagination, and you have failed in imagination part. So your test is not considered completely. We think that candidate is not able to imagine, and he has come out with the imagined story, preconceived ideas, and he does not have adequate level of imagination, so he has written whatever he learned at home. So remember, whenever we are writing a story for the 12th picture, that is the blank slide, you have to imagine picture and story at that very point of time and write down that picture. this blunder is committed by almost 90 to 95% of candidates. So you have to be very careful when you are writing down a story for the 12th image, a blank picture. And in TAT, whenever we are writing the story, it's not simply a story writing test, because anybody can cook up a story. 10 years old young boy and even 6 or 7 years old young child, they are able to cook up a story. But the story which a potential military officer is expected to write, it has to have some logical beginning and logical conclusion. The content which you write in the story, it should be achievable, practicable, logical, and have some level of genuinity. So whenever you are writing down the story for TAT, remember, you have to have a hero. You must give some name to that hero and look at the picture for full 30 seconds. And when you are looking at the picture, there is a way of looking at the picture. First, you must look from left to the right, from left to the right, till the time you come at the bottom right, and then you must have a relook of the picture from top to bottom of the entire scene, starting from the left hand side till the right hand side. If you have look of the picture like this, then you won't be missing out any part in that picture. Many times it happens when the candidates are writing a story, they have missed down